Hello everybody and welcome back to What Does It Meme? I'm quickly realizing this is just basically me looking at Reddit threads. But it's okay, I'm looking at memes that have Reddit threads, so it's alright. This week we're looking at... I like this, I can just like grand reveal it. There we go. r/starter packs. Starter packs are a great meme. It's a very good format. You give yourself for example, the blah 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 starter pack, and then things that are related. There's some good ones, there's some bad ones. This is a very fun thing. I forgot they even existed until recently. There's a Facebook page I follow that is the best of starter pack memes, and they post basically their own at this stage. But yeah, there's some good ones. So we're gonna have a flick through, we're gonna have a laugh, we're gonna have a cry. Here's a great one. Dad checking in on you during a depressive episode starter pack. So let's paint the scene. We're here, we're just like on our PCs, we're playing, we're gaming, we're watching stuff. And your dad knocks on the door. Hey. Alright, well, just let me know if there's anything I can do. Buddy. Yo, they've got the cat. They've got indifferent cat. That's exactly how everybody should respond to anybody who's in a depressive episode. Oh, that's amazing. That's so good. I love that. Depressive cat is good. This makes this meme so much better. You should have some more light in here. No, I want it all dark and depressing. Leave me alone. Picks up a random object toy in your room. I haven't seen one of these in years. You're a boomer, Dad. You didn't have anything better to do than procreate. Leave me alone. It's a good one. I like this. Okay, I have a bit of a problem with this one. Only acceptable in an airport starter pack. Drinking beer at 6 AM, brushing your teeth in a public bathroom, paying $10 for a bottle of water, being 6 hours early for something, walking around in pajamas and sleeping on the ground. Have you not heard of camping? Camping is all of this stuff. It literally is all of this stuff. Just make sure you can see it. I've walked out of a tent before now, drinking cider at 6 AM. It's a great feeling. Bright and sunny. Your cider's all warm because you left it in the tent rather than the cool box. You're like, well, the cider's not bad, is it? Glug, 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 glug. You're paying plenty of money for bottles of water. That's definitely a thing. Sleeping on the ground, literally. You don't have a bed when you go camping unless you're one of those losers that goes glamping. Walk around in pajamas. How else are you going to get to the toilets? They're all the way across the field. You're not going to go naked, are you? Unless you're into one of those camps, in which case you're wrong and stop it. I mean, 6 hours early for something. Well, the campsite might get packed up, and it never does. Do you ever look at something and feel like completely attacked by it? Empty wrapping paper tube starter pack. I don't think there's been a single one of these things that I haven't done. Although they haven't shown anybody just using them to bop people on the head. That's kind of my favourite thing to do. And to be honest, I don't know if they've ever made a cannon out of it. How would that even work? They usually bend quite easily. The cannonball would just go bloop. It would just fall out. Am I just picking holes in these now? I think I might be. Actually, the decade will end in 2021 starter pack. I actually don't understand where this comes from. But I feel like you could change the title of this to a lot of different things. Actually, the coronavirus is no worse than the flu. It's the same people. It's up. Actually, Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey movie is way better than any other superhero movie. It's the same people. It's still the same people. Milady, stop. It's same people. These people are just a template. The title is what you can change. The images don't need to change. It's perfect. I love it. It's great. What I, a European or intellectual, imagine the USA is like. I'll be honest. Where's the lie? The every cheap Italian restaurant starter pack. I think I can tell that I've never been to a cheap Italian starter pack. Restaurant is always named after someone. They've got those weird chairs. That bit is sticky. Yeah, okay. I can see where they're going with this. The only Italian place that I've ever been to is like a really nice place in a town nearby. They have the Italian like an old church, and my god, it's super like cramped and packed up, but it's really cool. And they've got like an alcove that's like all Ferrari F1 cars and stuff. It's so cool. It's a really nice one. And I literally just wanted to highlight this starter pack just to tell you that I go to nice Italian places. Again, do you ever look at a meme and think this is personally attacking me? This is absolutely one of them. The class clown at home starter pack. Arguing with your parents, being in tears all the time. I don't know about that one. A parent drinking, I don't think I had too much of that either, but parents arguing and a divorce going on. I think this is actually my childhood. Well, at least a half of it is. I don't think the middle row was ever an issue. Am I surfacing issues that I've just like repressed when I was younger? I'd hate to say it, but like it's probably how a lot of people that feel like they have to like laugh through the pain of porn. It's not good. To be fair, like if you're a younger person, I think one of the first like major pains in your life you'll ever feel are like parents breaking up and stuff like that. So this one's a bit too real for me, honestly. Oh, this one's a good one. Psychopathic, sadistical, torturous starter pack. Blinds and disorientates victims with a bright light, tells you it's for your own good, menacingly presents their tools to instill fears into their victims. If only you had flossed every day, I wouldn't have to do this to you. Blames the victim, makes you pay for it. Oh my god, it's actually like... I never saw it this way, but dentists are actually psychopathic, sadistical torturers. You think about it, like you go in, and like even if you've got like no issues, they start stabbing at your teeth and they're bleeding, and you're like, if you'd have flossed, this wouldn't be happening. It's like... You stabbed me. I was absolutely fine before I came in, and now it's my fault. How dare the same people that go, you'll feel a short, sharp scratch. It's a stabbing. You are literally stabbing me with something. Stop telling me it's a scratch. It's not. This is a scratch. This is a stabbing. That hurt. Shouldn't have done that. Meticulously keeps records of their sadistical crimes. That's a good one. I like it. I like it. Again, I feel like this is personally attacking me. Why do I have headaches all of the time? I feel like, I'll be honest, I say it's attacking me. It's not. There's no energy drinks there. A lack of water is definitely an issue. Is McDonald's causing headaches? It's definitely causing obesity and diabetes. Potentially cancer, but I don't think it's headaches. Of all the things McDonald's is guilty of, I don't think it's causing headaches. And also, I don't think Beats by Dre specifically are causing headaches, although I think the price might for some people. Yeah, I mean, it's not as that one though is definitely me. It's like, oh yeah, all the lights are out, and then it's just me and my girlfriend just sat up on the bed looking at our phones. It's probably not helping the headaches, if I'm honest. All right, yeah, you can stop attacking me now. I feel like you don't even need just mom has a phone starter pack. I think anybody over the age of like 50 is like this. Mom has a phone starter pack. Just a second, let me grab my glasses. Doesn't know what Chrome is. Which one am I looking at? Can't possibly use thumbs to type. I saw your friends have been on holiday and loves adding your friends on Facebook and has this case. My mom actually has a case very similar to that, in all fairness. But no, I literally had this experience the other day. I asked somebody what browser they were using, and they were like, I'll just click Google. I'm like, oh, this doesn't help me at all. I don't know how to work this. In all fairness, though, you don't need Chrome on your phone. Get Firefox. I'm not sponsored. I'm just saying Firefox is a little bit better. But like they're using thumbs to type. The amount of times I'm seeing people like this, it's incredible. It's so cool, but also terrible. That is a friend thing on Facebook was like something that happened quite a lot in like the early to mid 2000s, I guess. But I don't think that's been an issue for a while. Although maybe my mom's just not old enough to be doing shit like that. I don't know. All right, this is one that's we're going to handle a little bit differently. It's you either love it or hate it starter pack. Is Dark Souls representing all of Dark Souls or just Dark Souls 3? I don't know, but I kind of love the game even though I'm awful at it. Tomatoes I hate, apple I hate, pineapple on pizza love, cilantro, which is coriander in the UK, is fine, I've got no issue with that. Black licorice sucks. Frosted sugar cookies. I feel diabetes forming just saying that. And coconut, awful, hate it. Perfect. I like these starter packs. Give me more of these. Oh, I love this one. Non-native English speaker starter pack. The amount of times I've interacted with people on like forums and stuff like that, especially when I was playing a lot of World of Warcraft, that like obviously weren't English people, but somehow spoke and typed 100% better than actual native English speakers. It's incredible, but like these are so accurate. Sorry, my English is terrible. Sorry for my English, for I am not a native speaker and cannot elicit from my mind all the exquisite lexicon as I'd hoped. Don't even know what half those words mean. I'm British. English is my second language, so sorry for any mistakes. And then you have some dickhead who goes, well, actually, if you were typing it out, you would type out the second as S-E-C-O-N-D. And you're like, dick, you don't even know how to like talk to a woman. Don't start correcting people on how to speak English because you're awful. You're terrible. Don't be ridiculous. I do feel like because British people do learn English as like obviously their main language, we take it a lot more for granted. Whereas I think people who learn English as like a second or even third language have a lot more respect for it because they're like they're aware that it's not their native, so they're way more in tune. They're way more like focused and making sure they know what they're saying. Like if you talk to me, or listen to me on stream, whatever, at twitch.tv/chestertainment, I am just like reeling off stuff, reading really quickly. Half the time, I don't know what I'm saying when I listen back to what I'm doing. It's kind of ridiculous. Whereas I listen to, like, you know, we have quite a few of our German friends joining us on stream and stuff like that. They speak slowly. They make sure they're getting the right words. If they don't know a word, they're going, oh, how do I say this? Me, I'm just like, banana. And I just, the first word that comes into my mind, just throw it out there and hope it makes sense in the sentence. It's a good one. It's wholesome. The Boomer art style starter pack. You know what? It's terrible, but like, this is literally it. The amount of times I see these being shared by like people, what, 40, 50, 60 years old? And then I go, boomers. And I'm like, you know what, these jokes are kind of terrible. It's kind of good. I shouldn't like it. I feel horrible. I look old, fat, and ugly. I really need you to pay me a compliment. Your eyesight is damn near perfect. It's always like, yeah, overused jokes and wife bad. It's like the main two things that happen in these things. And they shouldn't be funny. I'm like, oh no. Should find it funny. Finally, and I'd like to make a correction to this, I think it's just social media as a whole. Things you aren't allowed to like according to Reddit starter pack. You're not allowed to like EA. They're terrible and make the same games all the time. Unlike Activision, who definitely don't make the same games all the time. And Ubisoft, who definitely don't make the same games all the time. T-Series, you can't like them because they beat PewDiePie. And as we all know, PewDiePie is God. So, you know, don't do that. Don't you do that. Fortnite, the kids are like that, so you're not allowed to like that. What do you mean flossing is terrible? You can't like the Walt Disney Company. They're buying everything. They're trying to take over the world. All under the guise of a cute mouse. Can't trust them. You can't like Star Wars. I think that's The Last Jedi specifically. Don't know what the story is there, because Star Wars bad. You can't like Epic Games, you know, because Tencent have a stake in their thing, unlike their favorite game company. Because Tencent don't own everything. They're the real threat, by the way. Not Disney, it's Tencent. Yeah, don't go in the Epic Games Store, because it's spyware. And there's lots of evidence for it that I found on the internet, so it's true. That's how that works. You're not allowed to like Jesus. I mean, I'd like to change that. Let me get a little bit, like, not funny for... I know this entire video has been hilarious, but let me get, like, serious for a minute. I don't think you should like religion at all, because religion's terrible. I get it. Some people need something to believe in, or like a code of moral guidelines, but I feel like you can follow laws to do that. I feel like religion is like quite often a tool that is used by weaker people to control the stronger minds and control people in general. I've never seen religion as a good thing, and it doesn't matter what religion that is. I've always seen them as bad. But maybe I'm agreeing with Reddit. Maybe that's terrible. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Anyway, boys and girls, you know what happens now. This now goes into our rankings. We currently have one lit on here. We're about to make it a second one. Starter packs are a C tier meme. They're okay. They're funny. There's some good ones. But for the most part, you're just kind of reading along and going, yeah, anyway. C tier for starter packs. Congratulations, you've done it. But for now, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, there are many more available on youtube.com/jesterondemand. See my content live, twitch.tv/jestertainment, and see what I'm ranting about this week, twitter.com/jestertainment_. To support the channel, there are many ways to do it in the description below, but if you have enjoyed this content, please subscribe. That'd be great. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day, and I shall see you in the next one. See ya!
Goodbye.